When we think of the Indian Air Force, the first thing that flashes in our mind is the supersonic fighter jets being flown by brave pilots like Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman, engaged in a dogfight with enemy aircraft. While that is definitely a part of Indian Air Force, the Winged Armed Force is known for other important tasks including flying the Prime Minister of India, performing humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations, and transporting troops to uncharted territories. And all these operational tasks can't be performed by the fighter jets of the IAF, which includes the trusted war dogs like Rafale, MiG-21, indigenous HAL Tejas and the advanced Sukhoi Su-30 Mki among others. Rather, such tasks are performed by the non-flashy helicopters, and with the recent induction of Boeing-made Apache attack helicopters and Chinook heavy-lift helicopters, they too have become flashy. The EAF's helicopter fleet has steadily been increasing over the past few years, and the highlight, of course, is the recent addition of Boeing-made Apache AH-64E attack helicopters. Apart from these, the Indian Air Force also has medium and heavy lift helicopters that not only transport the Prime Minister of the country but also helps in rescue operations during natural disasters. Here's a list of all the Indian Air Force helicopters that have served the country like an unsung hero for ages. Number 11, HAL Light Combat Helicopter. The HAL Light Combat Helicopter, LCH, is an Indian multi-role attack helicopter designed and manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. It is the world's lightest modern attack helicopter, and its flight ceiling is the highest among all attack helicopters. General characteristics. Role, attack helicopter. First flight, the 29th of March 2010, primary users, Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Crew, 2. Length, 15.8 meters, wingspan, 4.60 meters, height, 4.70 meters, max takeoff weight, 5,800 kilograms, payload, 700 kilograms, power plant, 2 times HAL, Turbomka Shakti 1H1 turboshaft, 1032 kW OR1, 384 shp each. Performance. Maximum speed, 287 km per hour. Never exceed speed, 330 km per hour. Range, 580 km with weapons. Endurance, 3 hours 10 minutes. Service ceiling, 6,500 meters, 21,300 feet. Rate of climb, 12 m per second. Armament. Guns, 20mm M621 cannon on Nexter THL-20 turret. Hard points, 4 with provisions to carry combinations of rockets, missiles and bombs. Rockets, 70mm FZ or Thales rocket pumps. Missiles, 4 times Mistral 2 air-to-air missiles or 8 times Dhruv anti-tank missile, planned. Bombs, cluster bombs, unguided bombs or grenade launchers. Number 10, AEROSPACE Tulsar 315B Llama or Cheetah. The AEROSPACE Tulsar 315B Llama is a French single-engined helicopter developed to meet hot and high operational requirements of the Indian Armed Forces. It combines the lighter aerospatial Elet-2 airframe with Elet-3 components and power plant. The Llama possesses exceptional high-altitude performance. The helicopters have been built under license by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, in India, known as the Cheetah. General characteristics. Role, utility helicopter. First flight, July 1971. Primary users, Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Crew, 1. Capacity, 4 passengers or 1,135 kilograms slung payload. Length, 10.24 meters, height, 3.09 meters, empty weight, 1,021 kilograms, gross weight, 2,300 kilograms. Power plant, 1 times turbo mecha arts type turbo, shaft, 649 kilowatts derated to 410 kilowatt. Performance. Maximum speed, 192 km per hour. Range, 515 kilometers, service ceiling, 5,400 meters, rate of climb, 5.5 meter per second. Number 9, AEROSPACE Alalet 3 or Chinook. The AEROSPACE Alalet 3 is a single-engine, light utility helicopter developed by French aircraft company Sud Aviation. During its production life, it proved to be a relatively popular rotorcraft. The Alet 3 was principally manufactured by AEROSPACE. The type was also built under license by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL) in India as the HAL Chinook. General characteristics. Role: light utility helicopter. First flight, July 1959. Primary users, Indian Armed Forces. Crew, 2. Capacity, 5 passengers. Length, 10.03 meters. Height, 3 meters. Empty weight, 1,143 kilograms. Gross weight, 2,200 kilograms. Power plant, 1 times turbo mecha arts type turbo, shaft, 649 kilowatt. Performance. Maximum speed, 210 km per hour at sea level. Cruise speed, 185 km per hour. Range, 540 kilometers, service ceiling, 3,200 meters, rate of climb, 4.3 m per second. Number 8. HAL Light Utility Helicopter. The HAL Light Utility Helicopter, LUH, along with its derivative Light Observation Helicopter, LOH, is designed and developed by Rotary Wing Research and Design Center, RWR&DC, one of the R&D sections of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, for civilian and military applications. They are set to replace older under-licensed HAL-built versions Cheetah and Chinook in service with Indian Army and Indian Air Force. General characteristics. Role: utility helicopter. First flight, the 6th of September 2016. Primary users, Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Crew, 2. Capacity, 6 passengers. Length, 11.49 meters. Height, 3.38 meters up to the top of the tail fin. Empty weight, 1,910 kilograms. Max takeoff weight, 3,150 kilograms. Power plant, single HAL or turbo mecha, Shakti 1U turbo shaft engine, 798 kilowatts derated. Main rotor diameter, 11.6 meters. Performance. Maximum speed, 250 km per hour. Cruise speed, 235 km per hour. Never exceed speed, 259 km per hour. Range, 350 kilometers with 500 kilograms payload. Ferry range, 500 kilometers, service ceiling, 6,500 meters, rate of climb, 6.66 m per second. Number 7, HAL-UF. The HAL-UF is a multi-role attack and utility helicopter designed and developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. It is designed to meet the requirement of both military and civil operators, with military variants of the helicopter being developed for the Indian Armed Forces, while a variant for civilian, commercial use has also been developed. Military versions in production include transport, utility, reconnaissance and medical evacuation variants. General characteristics. Role: multi-role helicopter. First flight, the 20th of August 1992. Primary users, Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Crew, 2 pilots. Capacity, 12 passengers or 14 passengers in high-density seating. Length, 15.87 meters, width 3.15 meters, height 4.98 meters, gross weight 4,445 kilograms for Mk3 with wheels. Max takeoff weight 5,500 kilograms for Mk3 with skids. Fuel capacity 1,055 kilograms. Payload 1,500 kilograms underslung for Mk2. Payload 1,000 kilograms underslung for Mk3. Power plant 2 times turbo mecha trademark 333 2B2 turboshaft, 807 kilowatt for each for Mk1 and 2. Power plant 2 times Halor turbo mecha Shakti 1H turboshaft, 1068 kilowatt for each for Mk3 and 4. Performance. Cruise speed 250 km/h or Mk3. Never exceed speed 291 km/h for Mk3. Range 630 km for Mk3. Endurance 3 hours and 42 minutes for Mk3. Service ceiling 6,100 meters. G limits 3.5. Rate of climb 10.33 meter per second. Avionics. RWS-300 radar warning system or LWS-310 laser warning system. MOR 300 missile approach warning system. SAAB IDAS 3 self-protection suite. Bopel ECM dispenser. Number 6. Mi-17. The Mi-17 was a Soviet and current Russian military helicopter. It is known as the Mi-8M series in Russian service. The helicopter is mostly used as medium twin-turbine transport helicopter, as well as an armed gunship version. General characteristics. Role, transport helicopter, or some variants have armed assault capabilities. First flight, 1975. Primary users, Indian Army and Indian Air Force and 60 other nations. Crew, 3 includes 2 pilots and 1 engineer. Capacity, 24 troops or 12 stretchers or 4,000 kilograms cargo internally or 5,000 kilograms externally slung. Length, 18.465 meters, height, 5.65 meters, empty weight, 7,489 kilograms, gross weight, 11,100 kilograms. Max takeoff weight, 13,000 kilograms normal and 13,500 kilograms, with underslung load. Power plant, dual Klimov, VK-2500 PSO3 turbo shaft engines, 1,800 kilowatt each for takeoff. Performance. Maximum speed, 280 km/h. Cruise speed, 260 km/h. Range, 800 kilometers, service ceiling, 6,000 meters, hover ceiling edge, 4,000 meters, rate of climb, 8 meter per second. Armament. Can carry up to 1,500 kilograms of disposable stores on 6 hard points, including bombs, rockets and gunboats. Number 5. Mi-26. The Mi-26 is a Soviet-Russian heavy transport helicopter. Operated by both military and civilian operators, it is the largest and most powerful helicopter to have gone into serial production. General characteristics. Role, heavy lift cargo helicopter. First flight, the 14th of December 1977. Primary users, Indian Air Force and Russian Air Force. Crew, 5 includes 2 pilots, 1 navigator, 1 flight engineer, 1 flight technician. Capacity. 90 troops or 60 stretchers. 20,000 kilograms cargo. Length, 40.025 meters, height, 8.145 meters, empty weight, 28,200 kilograms, gross weight, 49,600 kilograms. Max takeoff weight, 56,000 kilograms. Power plant, dual ZMKB Progress D136 turboshaft engines, 8,500 kilowatt each. Performance. Maximum speed, 295 km/h. Cruise speed, 255 km/h. Range, 500 kilometers with 7,700 kilograms cargo. Ferry range, 1,920 kilometers with auxiliary tanks. Service ceiling, 4,600 meters. Number 4, Boeing CH-47 Chinook. The Boeing CH-47 Chinook is an American twin-engined, tandem-rotor, heavy-lift helicopter developed by American rotorcraft company Vertol and manufactured by Boeing Vertol, later known as Boeing Rotorcraft Systems. The CH-47 is among the heaviest lifting Western helicopters. General characteristics. Role, transport helicopter. First flight, the 21st of September 1961, primary users, Indian Air Force, USA and Japan. Crew, 3 includes pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer or LOAD master. Capacity. 33 to 55 troops saw. 24 stretchers and 3 attendants saw. 10,886 kilograms payload. Length, 30 meters, fuselage length, 16 meters, width, 3.78 meters, height, 5.77 meters, empty weight, 11,148 kilograms, max takeoff weight, 22,680 kilograms. Power plant, dual Lycoming T55 GA714A turboshaft engines, 3,529 kilowatt each. Performance. Maximum speed, 310 km/h. Cruise speed, 300 km/h. Range, 740 kilometers. Combat range, 370 kilometers. Ferry range, 2,252 kilometers. Service ceiling, 6,100 meters. Rate of climb, 7.73 meter per second. Armament. Up to 3 bindle-mounted medium machine guns, 1 on loading ramp and 2 at shoulder windows, generally 7.62 mm M240 or FN mag machine guns, and can be armed with the 7.62 mm M134 minigun rotary machine gun. Avionics. Rock Kilowatt Collins Common Avionics Architecture System CAS, MH47G CH47F. Number 3, HAL Rudra. The HAL Rudra, also known as ALHWSI, is an armed version of HALRIF which is designed and manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. General characteristics. Role, armed helicopter. First flight, the 16th of August 2007, primary users, Indian Army and Indian Air Force. Crew, 2 pilots. Capacity, 12 passengers, 14 passengers in high-density seating. Length, 15.87 meters, width, 3.15 meters, height, 4.98 meters, gross weight, 4,445 kilograms, max takeoff weight, 5,800 kilograms for Mk4. Fuel capacity, 1,055 kilograms. Power plant, dual HAL or Turbo Mecha Shakti 1H turboshaft engine, 1,068 kilowatt each. Main rotor diameter, 13.2 meters, main rotor area, 136.85 square meters, performance. Maximum speed, 280 km/h. Cruise speed, 245 km/h. Never exceed speed, 292 km/h for Mk4. Range, 590 km for Mk4. ferry range, 630 kilometers, endurance, 3.8 hours. Service ceiling, 6,100 meters, rate of climb, 10.33 m per second. Disc loading, 40.19 kilograms/m2. Armament: 1 x 20 mm M621 cannon on next to THL-20 chin-mounted gun turret. 1 x 7.62 mm cabin-mounted machine gun, Coast Guard version. 2 x 2 MBDA Mistral 1 short-range air-to-air missiles. 4 x 70 mm Thales 12-round rocket pods. 4 x 2 Helena or Druvastru anti-tank guided missiles, user trials completed, induction soon. 2 torpedoes or depth charges and 4 anti-ship missiles, planned for Navy version. Avionics: Elbit Compass optoelectronic suite for reconnaissance and target acquisition. RWS-300 radar warning system or LWS-310 laser warning system. MOR 300 missile approach warning system. SOB Abidas 3 self-protection suite. Bopel ECM dispenser. Number 2. MiLME-24. The MiLME-24 is a large helicopter gunship, attack helicopter and low-capacity troop transport with room for 8 passengers. It is produced by MIL Moscow Helicopter Plant and has been operated since 1972 by the Soviet Air Force and its successors, along with 48 other nations. General characteristics. Role: attack helicopter with transport capabilities. First flight, the 19th of September 1969. Primary user: Indian Air Force, Russian Air Force and 47 other nations. Crew: 2-3 pilot, weapons system officer and technician, optional. Capacity: 8 troops or 4 stretchers or 2,400 kilograms cargo on an external sling. Length: 17.5 meters, fuselage only. 19.79 meters including rotors. Wingspan: 6.5 meters, stub wings. Height: 6.5 meters, empty weight: 8,500 kilograms, max takeoff weight: 12,000 kilograms. Power plant: dual Isotov TV3 117 turboshaft engines, 1,600 kilowatt each. Performance: maximum speed, 335 km/h. Range, 450 kilometers. Service ceiling, 4,900 meters. Armament: internal guns. Flexible 12.7 mm Yakushev Borzov Yak-B Gatling gun on most variants. Maximum of 1,470 rounds of ammunition. Fixed twin-barrel GSH-30K autocannon on the Mi-24P. 750 rounds of ammunition. Flexible twin-barrel GSH-23 liters autocannon on the Mi-24VP and Mi-24VM. 450 rounds of ammunition. Flexible Giant dual-feed 20mm M693 autocannon on Mi-24 Super Hind MK.20R30R40R5. 320 rounds of ammunition. BKB passenger compartment window-mounted machine guns. External stores. Total payload is 1,500 kilograms of external stores. Inner hardpoints can carry at least 500 kilograms. Outer hardpoints can carry up to 250 kilograms. Wingtip pylons can only carry the 9M17 Phalange, in the Mi-24AD, or the 9K 114-inch Churm complex, in the Mi-24 Voltsef. Bomb load. Bombs within weight range, presumably ZAB, FAB, RBK, ODAB etc., up to 500 kilograms. MBD multiple ejector racks, presumably MBD4 with 4 times FAB 100. Ma-2V submunition/mine dispenser pods. First generation armament, standard production Mi-24D. Fate 1700 gun pod, with a 12.7mm Yak B plus 2 times 7.62mm GSHG 7.62mm combination or 130mm AGS-17. UB-32S5 rocket launchers. S-24 240mm rocket. 9M17 flitter, a pair on each wingtip pylon. Second generation armament, Mi-24 volts, Mi-24P and most upgraded Mi-24D. UPK-23 250 gun pod carrying the GSH 23 liters, B-8V-20, a lightweight long-tubed helicopter version of the S-8 rocket launcher. 9K 114-inch Sherman pairs on the outer and wingtip pylons. Number 1. Boeing AH-64 Apache. The Boeing AH-64 Apache is an American twin-turbo shaft attack helicopter with a tailwheel type landing gear arrangement and a tandem cockpit for a crew of 2. It features a nose-mounted sensor suite for target acquisition and night vision systems. It is armed with a 30mm, 1M230 chain gun carried between the main landing gear, under the aircraft's forward fuselage, and 4 hardpoints mounted on stub wing pylons for carrying armament and stores, typically a mixture of AGM-114 Hellfire missiles and Hydra 70 rocket pods. The AH-64 has significant systems redundancy to improve combat survivability. General characteristics. Crew, 2 includes 1 pilot, and co-pilot or gunner. Length, 17.73 meters, fuselage length, 15.06 meters, height, 3.87 meters, empty weight, 5,165 kilograms, gross weight, 8,006 kilograms, max takeoff weight, 10,433 kilograms, power plant, 2 times General Electric T700 GE701 turboshaft engines, 1,690 shpor1, 260 kW each upgraded to 1,890 shpor1, 409 kW T700 GE701C for AH-64A/D from 1990. Performance. Maximum speed, 293 km/h. Cruise speed, 265 km/h. Never exceed speed, 365 km/h. Range, 476 km with longbow radar mast. Combat range, 480 km, ferry range, 1,896 km, service ceiling, 6,100 meters, power to mass ratio: 0.30 kW per kilogram, armament. Guns, 1 times 30mm M230 chain gun with 1,200 rounds as part of the area weapon subsystem. Hardpoints, 4 pylon stations on the stub wings. Longbows also have a station on each wingtip for an AIM-92 Stinger twin missile pack. Rockets, Hydra 70mm, CRV-7 70mm, and APKW 70mm air-to-ground rockets. Missiles, typically AGM-114 Hellfire variants, AIM-92 Stinger and Spike missiles may also be carried. Avionics. Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman and /APG-78 longbow fire control radar, note, can only be mounted on the AH-64D/A. This was today's update. Please let us know, what is your views about this topic, in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestion on any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already.